There is one potential issue with the future workforce that I will be talking about that relates directly to the type of work that I do now. However, first, I will talk about my past work experience and what I plan to do in the future. Before my current job, I used to work at Everett Aqua Sox organization during the summers in high school. We would help prepare food and serve it to companies or groups of people that would rent out the barbecue area. It was a very laid-back job as the majority of workers were teenagers looking to make a few bucks during the summer. This was my first real job, though, and gave me a taste of what it would be like interacting with people and handling food on a daily basis. It was good to have this experience because I know now that that type of work is not something that I would want to do in the future. I did some under-the-table landscaping for a family friend while I was in Wenatchee last year. The pay was terrible and the days were long, but it sparked a passion within me to want to do a good job and try my hardest in whatever I do. This was definitely one of the experiences that has influenced my career choice in the long run. I'm currently working in construction with my father while I go to school. My grandfather and my father both worked in the trades, and my grandfather was a diesel engine instructor for the union, and my dad has worked in commercial heating and air conditioning for nearly 40 years. So far, I've learned many skills and mindsets while working there. It has allowed me to see what a full-time job is like and gives me a greater sense of responsibility while also being enrolled in school. This job has allowed me to work in many areas that I've never been in before, as well as some historical buildings. One of them was next to the old flour mill on Harbor Island in Seattle, which I thought was pretty interesting, and it felt good being a part of working on such a historical building. I'm not sure exactly what I would like to do as a career. However, from working in HVAC, I'm able to see other trades and what work is like for them. And one potential career that I would enjoy is becoming an electrician and hopefully create my own electric company. It would be unlikely, but it would be really cool to start a heating and electric company with my dad one day, if time permits. I think there's a little bit of stigma around trade jobs or labor jobs because of the amount of type of work that they have to do. I personally like the physical aspect of my job because it's the easy part, honestly. There's so much more to it than just physicality, and it's something that requires a lot of passion and strategy and patience. One big problem in our workforce today is there's such an emphasis on going to universities and getting a bachelor's degree or better. This causes many problems among the youth as it is leading to high amounts of debt for the average college student and leaves the high-paying jobs that don't require as much training behind. This relates to my current job directly because as there are more people pursuing bachelor's and master's degree in college, there are less people going into construction work, and there are serious delays and understaffing in many construction companies across the U.S. and in the Seattle area especially. I believe this change comes from the technology that is available for us today that is leading more students to go into careers like computer science and other jobs that make a considerable amount of money while having contemporary contexts and being not as physical. This can create problems by creating too much competition in certain fields, which may lower the wages or benefits for that field in particular, while increasing the wages of the unwanted jobs. This is apparent as there's 36 million people that enter the workforce each year, and less than 1% of entrants are in trades. The pressure that is put on these students to go to school and choose a good career is doing more harm than good in some cases. And for example, many of my friends have graduated from four-year universities and stacked all the student loans that were needed. However, they don't even use their degree for their career. I see this in my own case as well. While I'm not sure what career I would like to pursue, I'm still taking classes working towards a potentially fruitless goal. And I think that there needs to be less of an emphasis on going to college just for the honor that graduation holds, and more of a focus on choosing what you want to do that will benefit you the most, other than salary alone. Thank you.